Hi guys, today we have a session on how to create the DynamoDB tables with a Spring Boot. So a prerequisite for this we can say that we have to we have to create our credential on the AWS console. If anyone is not having that, please create your own account. It will be good because whatever table or data you created, you are going to verify that. So let me log in my console. I'll put my password here. And I have enabled my map code, so I have to put that. That is right. So this is a pretty console where we are having here. You can see this is the name of the account, and this is the region that I have selected apart from this whole list. So let us start. So as I told you, I have to first create the group user, then DynamoDB tables, and then I have to access that from the Spring Boot application. All right. So first I'll go to IAM because IAM is used to create the user. So first I'll create the group. Let me create a new group. Access. Access tab. And I'm going to give full access. I'll give. All right. Lambda extension I'm giving. In future we need this, so I'm giving this role as well. If you want to create the lambda, then you can invoke the lambda as well. So I mean that's fine. Let's create group. This is the default one. Now this is the created. Now I have to add users to the group. Right? Suppose let me add this. Let me add this or new one if you want. So I need to create that. So let me go back. Go on users, add users, create user, and DB demo user, right? And since we want to access our database through the program, through the Java, so we don't need this option because I'm not going to give any console access to programmers. So I'll choose this one. Permission. Now I have to add this group, the user that I have created recently. So this one, the user which I have created. So I'll give this. Let me go on the tag. I'm in the optional. Leave it for the time being. Not required. Create user. So once you see this screen the success, now here we have to download the CSV. This is nothing but this is the access key which you have to pass in a Sprout application to access the database on this account, right? So save this somewhere where we create one folder here. Save this CSV file. So here we have configure or programmatic access. Now all the access, close it. So this is the right. This is the DynamoDB access. This is our group that I have created just now. I have given the role. The role is not required. I mean that's fine. So now, friends, we are going to create one Spring, class, Spring project, and I prefer to do that here. So com dot let me give one name, that is other demo. I'll remove this. We're fine. Go up and add dependency, that is web, and that's fine, I think. So I'll start generating this. Just click on this generator, since I have already downloaded this file, so I'm not going to generate it again. I just extract it. This file will open, and let me close this. I'll prefer to open this in IntelliJ IDEA. Okay. So this project will be downloaded here. So I am going to do this for employee. So I'll first create all the package and classes. So let me create this package java.controller. Okay, and I'll create entity. Then I'll create one more package, that is repository repo. Okay, so controller is done, config is done. All right, so we have created all the things. So now after that I will create classes which entity and controller. So okay, let's do that then. So let's create the entities. I'll create here person, just done one thing wrong. Okay, let's add some property. Private string name. Let me take address. That's let me create this class. Okay, so this person is created, and private state. Right. Now what I will do, I will one annotation dynamoDb document, dynamoDb document, right? And highlight table name, table. Pass the name table name equal to and just like since it is a primary key, so primary key to define the primary key, just like in RDBMS we used to have at the rate ID annotation. So here we will use dynamoDb hash key. dynamoDb hash key. dynamoDb hash key, and have to keep the name that is person ID. It's nothing but its name. So normally, I mean, it's the same as the property name. And apart from that, we have to give like we have to give the auto-generated annotation right here. The same way we can give and auto-generated. Now these are attributes, so click column and DB attribute. Copy this. I'll generate access this, and I have address here, right? So I'll also annotate the address. So where is the address? This one. The same way, let me copy from here the annotation. I'll put here and it will be address. Since this is a key, so I'll just copy this. This just attribute. That is a key. Just everything document. All right. So if I say, we know that Dynamo division NoSQL and key value pair database. So this will act as a key. Rest all the properties will be saved as a, we can say, in a JSON format. So okay, so we have created this entity. Let's create other classes. So let's create the configuration class. Before that, let me create a scatter and setter. I forgot in the last. So this is done. Let me create in the configuration class. Class is already there. I have to here we have to create just like other ORM provider. We have a template, right? So in the same way, we have to create here template that is called dynamoDb mapper. So it's a bean. So dynamoDb mapper, right? And I will return simply dynamoDB mapper, and I'll pass some class name here. I'll do that in some time. So this is a bean class, and I will create one method which will exactly create the object of dynamoDB mapper. So dynamoDB mention dynamo let me send DynamoDB, this object I required, right? DynamoDB mapper. I will I'll copy this and I'll put this here. Okay, so here what I have to do, I have to return the object of Amazon DynamoDB client, you can say. So first I have to build this, return Amazon DynamoDB client builder, right? It's a standard way we are doing all the things, and we are providing endpoint that I'll show you. In this, I have to pass what a new AWS client builder.endpoint configuration, and I'll show you what I have to pass here, right? And reason dot with, let me double click here so it will take more space. With credentials that I have downloaded, so I will pass new AWS static credential provider, pass basic AWS credential that I am having. The first will be key, second will be secret. Okay. Now here endpoint, I mean just like in a database, suppose you want to connect to server from here, so you have to give the endpoint, right? The same way I have to give the endpoint of the my AWS DynamoDB. So it's very simple to configure. We can write whatever DynamoDB dot your region. My region is AP South Mumbai region, so it comes in AP South -1, and after that dot Amazon split here, and the reason I will do AP South -1, right? Now access key, if I show you, I'll open it. Username, password, access key, this one. Username is this, password is this, access key. Oh, sorry. This is the access key ID. Confused. So I'll put here access keys here, right? This is your secret. So I put that. I'll do this. Okay, I have to build this and close it, right? Method call accepted. I mean, That's fine. It should not be problem. I have to return a That's fine. Build will return. Type to build. That build is type is this. DynamoDB. That's fine. DynamoDB mapper is class here. Ah, like that. Alright, so we are done with the configuration. I hope you understand that. It's not that much now complicated. Very simple. So now we are going to create our own repository now. This is only left class that we have to write. Let me create one class repository. So this is repository, and I have to auto add here our mapper class, the dynamo mapper. Okay, let me auto add it. So now I will create my methods here. So public person add person, and I'll pass here person object, right? And I'll call my mapper dot save, that is person. Don't return that. Person. Let me other methods as well. Okay, sorry. Public. Let me write get public person, right? I have pass key. It will be just let me see. It is string, right? Okay, no issue. Person ID. Okay, and it will return. I have to load based on this ID. So what I'll do, return mapper dot load. I'll pass my key. Person class type object, comma, person ID, right? So it will fetch the data for me. In the same way, I'll write public string delete person. I'll pass here person ID I will do what? Delete. Oh no, we have to pass here person object. And it's deleted. Now I have to return some message. It's a very I mean just writing a message to understand it. So delete. Right. Okay. So we have deleted the person as well. Now one more method is left. I think that is update. So let me write this public string. Sorry. String edit person, and I have to pass mapper dot save. First I need to pass person, 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 right? Here, here we have to pass the expression like how this build, no, how this object will get deleted and how the format will get changed actually. So we have to tell this to dynamoDB. It's a kind of, so let me create one method here. Build station will take person object. Let me create this method. Right. And here we return timing. Let me modified. Okay. So DynamoDB provide DynamoDB save expression here. Can we say expression equal to new and we save expression. Alright. And I will create one map which is just like used to get saved in the pattern the string and expected attribute really this is the class that attribute value, right? Import it. Okay, so this is, I call it map, and this is hash map. Is it now what I put it here? Expected attribute value dot put my key. The key is nothing but person ID. We are creating node like person ID, comma new. Let's go bracket new. I'll put the attribute values in that, and it will be type will be string dot with s, it, and we have to pass in this percent get ID. Let me break it here. Right. Now I'll return this. A dynamo expression. So what it is saying, dynamoDb expression, this is close. Now I'm returning this dynamoDb save expression. And one more thing I'm missing here, that is dynamoDb save expression dot set expected, that will be expected that I've created just about this. I mean this one. If I show you this one, why this error is coming? Can't resolve method. Can't resolve method. Okay. I put a person ID here. Maybe the string type. That's fine. Person object is coming here. Okay. Person ID is equal to this. That will be dynamoDb save. So we have created all necessary classes to run this project. So only thing is left, that is controller. So let's create that. So guys, let's create controller class. This is the only class that we are left. Also controller, right? This is the REST controller. So I'll give annotation REST controller, and I will auto add the repository. Repository word. Now I will delete all my mapping. So public person I will pass here in request body right. Let's sorry, have repository dot save in the same way. Copy this. I'll create one at my port it at and it will become path variable. I will pass the string person ID. Method would be person person okay. In the same way, I have to change this path ID and I have to pass here as well which parameter will be mapped. So in the same way, we can create the edit one, then delete. Let me check on this. I mean, we'll do that. Let me complete it. So now we'll call this repository and we'll verify whether after logging in the console whether data is created there or not. Okay. So let's test our APIs. I'll open my Postman and localhost person I want to create. So it's a post request. I'll go in body raw JSON, and this is the object that I want to create. Okay, so let me start our application. Starting good. So I'm going to send this. Before that, let me show you dynamoDb console. There is nothing, no table is there, right? So let's send it down. It's 500. I have to create table. Yeah, I'm sorry. Person and the partition key is nothing but the primary key. So an idea I have given that now. Check the picture. It's getting created. Just wait for a couple of seconds. So it is created. If you go to hide and turn, there is no data, right? So I'll go in Postman again. I'll send the data. So this is created. And this is the ID. Let me copy it first. And I'll show you the dashboard. Refresh it. one data find out, let's open it. So this is the parameters and property that we have sent, right? So data is saved. Now let me check my get API slash this. So I'm giving some random parameter. Oh, sorry, get nothing, no response came. Got the data right. So got the data down. So friends, as of now we have tested this, tested our APIs get and post. The similar way we can check other two. So it's kind of, you can say, as a what I say, an exercise. Challenge yourself and try to create these two APIs. Okay, thank you. Thanks for listening. And I have just learned this, so whatever I have learned, I have shared it. It may be somewhere, it may be not, advocate to you. If you feel that something's wrong, just let us know. It's all about sharing. Thank you.